Good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday, February 15th, 4:24 p.m. And I'm on my way to Amazon, as per usual. And oh shit. Oh, never mind. I was just realizing that since I finally did laundry, I'm like heading out with clean, fresh pants, which is something that hasn't been happening enough. And I just now realized I forgot to transfer my, oh look, it's my favorite cat. I call this one Baby, and I sometimes call her Shithead. Can't quite hold the camera still together. Yeah, how you doing, Shithead? I see you over there, looking at you. Looking at me, looking at you. Bye, Baby. I just really like the people that live in that apartment, because I see they got a cat tree sitting out back for her. She's a really sweet cat. I want to say she's probably about 3 or 4 years old. When she was a kitten, she was a baby kitten, which is why I still call her Baby. She used to come up to my door all the time and would approach me and would approach Priscilla, and she finally got to the point she let Priscilla pet her. And she got to the point she'd even let me pet her, which is impressive. Priscilla's more likely to let them pet her because Priscilla feeds them. I just talk to them. On occasion I'll feed them, but for the most part I just talk to them. Anyway, but yeah, that one used to just come around a lot. Like, she's always by the door and just sweet. And one day she wandered in and stayed for quite a while. But it was funny, like once she got inside, she would always hide. Like, she'd come out and try to eat. Of course, the biggest problem she had when she was inside is Sheba made it very clear she didn't like her. Sheba's one of the cats I have now, a giant, fluffy, fat black thing. And my other black cat, Sambo, seemed pretty indifferent. But I had this gray cat, this really smart gray tabby cat that I had had forever. And she passed away a couple years ago. Missed her terribly. Her name was Shadow. Shadow did not like her. Shadow has always been good with the other two cats. In fact, has always kind of treated Sambo like it's her offspring. A couple of times when Sambo got out and got lost, somehow Shadow went out, found him, brought him back. But yeah, Shadow did not like Baby in the apartment. And then the funny thing is, Baby somehow, once she got in the apartment, just became less approachable. Like, she'd hide in some of the craziest places. And then she started peeing in some of the craziest places. Not cool. And at one point, she bolted out the door. I'm all for taking in and helping stray cats, but yeah, you're not a hostage. Be free. But I'm glad she's still in the neighborhood. She still kind of comes up to me. She doesn't let me pet her anymore, but she'll come up sometimes and talk to me. As you saw, like, me talking to her there on the ledge didn't spook her. She knows me. She loves me. But yeah, she's not coming back inside, and I think it's just not her destiny to be an inside cat. She's wow, yeah. Troops are out strong in the park today. Dang. Look at all that. Wow. Yeah, shopping cart full of garbage here too. Oh, look at that. And there's their collection of signs to fly on the side of the road. Yeah, this is why I don't give the panhandlers on the side of the road. Just yeah, I want to help people, but I'm not about enabling their drug or park vagrancy habits. Anyway, yeah, so as for her being called Shithead as opposed to baby, after she's been in the apartment for, I don't know, a month-ish, I wonder if this vehicle recognized that I have the right of way. I half expected that one to block the sidewalk. Anyway, dang, I got this. Wish, we got one of those giant trucks that has got no problem with blocking me. Yeah, you don't have the right of way to go anywhere. All right, this is an idiots in cars moment. He almost backed into the other truck. Oh, yeah, it's for idiots in cars. Wow, good times. Good times. So yeah, I started calling the. Anyway, we had the cat at home for a few weeks, and she had become like super antisocial and occasionally finding spots where presumably she'd peed, and I told the girlfriend, it's like, recently occurred to me that all three cats have names that start with S. We've got Sheba, Sambo, and Shadow. I said, I think Baby is kind of breaking that tradition. She goes, yeah? I said, yeah. At this point, we should probably just call her Shithead. And that name is kind of stuck all these years. I see it as sort of an homage to the movie The Jerk, the first feature-length film from Steve Martin. Okay, I see a southbound bus just north of me. I checked the schedule before rolling out, and it showed I had 25 minutes, that I had just barely missed the southbound 44. I had 25 minutes before there would be a bus. And yes, of course, it's a not in service. Of course it's a not in service. And this is why I checked the app. So no point in rushing up on it and getting excited. In fact, when I check the app, and I always try to screenshot when I find interesting things on the app. Now, I wonder where this not in service is bound. It's going south. Actually, oh shit, you know what I was thinking? Well, actually, no, I do. I do have service on my... So this is where this phone is going to come in handy. By the way, in case you couldn't tell from the resolution and the aspect ratio, I'm shooting video on my new Samsung. Wow, the traffic noise is loud here. Let's find out what that bus is. Now I do have throttle service. So here we go. It is a Route 17. That's interesting. This screenshot shows, well, the one pointing southbound, it could just be stopped and not interpreting the, I hate it when iPhone 6S does that. Hang on, I need to set my phone down because I need two hands to pull off the maneuver I'm trying to do here to screenshot it. Hang on, what I'm trying to document here is okay, so that is the bus. Once upon a time, I had a vlog, and I was very upset at a bus driver that was stopped right here by the bus stop on Oak. That according to her, according to the bus app, she was a 17. She was a Route 17 going to 44th Street and then headed east, which is the bus I needed to get on and where I needed to go. And holy crap, the noise pollution from all the traffic here is insane. Like, the problem with some of these roads is they create traffic and noise pollution comparable to a freeway. Okay, I need to open my bag. Yeah, I realized in these pants I forgot to put a mask in my back right pocket, like I normally keep a mask in my back right pocket. But I'm reasonably sure I've got an extra one in my bag. Yes, I do. Yeah, I always try to keep a couple extra ones in the bag just in case. Most of the bus drivers they absolutely will not let you ride if you don't have a mask, but they don't provide them, which is crazy because not everybody has access to a mask and not everybody has the money, especially people who ride the bus, don't have the money to go to a retail store and buy a mask. So, as for myself, I have absolutely refused to buy any masks except for the two that I have that are made of like a fishnet kind of mesh, which obviously do nothing, but with from what I can tell, the other masks less obviously do nothing. So what's the fucking difference? But yeah, I pay for those masks. I wear those every now and then just to upset the mask Nazis. I've only had one place refuse to let me have entrance because they said, "Well, that's not a real mask." I'm like, feels like a real mask. It's on my real face. And we do the mask police. But you know what? I'd rather spend my discretionary income elsewhere. So yeah, fuck you, Hot Topic at the Timby Marketplace. You couldn't be less relevant or less needed. Well, it looks like I'm still shooting video. 12 minutes into this. I had about 25 minutes to kill before the bus showed up, so I'm gonna keep talking while I tie my left shoe and put my mask on. And my mask just came undone. I hate it when that happens. It's one of those black paper affairs, and sometimes the string, whatever they use to adhese them, to adhere them to the side, sometimes it just doesn't work very well, particularly with these little black ones. I found I like the black ones better than the light colored ones. But enough about my love life. Or maybe we could talk a whole lot about my love life, being that it's Black History Month. That's certainly, every time I see Black History Month on something, that's the history that first comes to mind for me. Oh shit! I'm feeling how my hair is, and I rushed out the door in such a hurry, which I didn't need to because 25 minutes to the next bus. But yeah, I didn't do my hair. My hair is atrocious. Wow. I can't even see myself. I can totally feel I got bad head. I loosen my... Whoa! Oh! Hi, how you doing? Loosen my ponytail holder and so just to make myself more comfortable, I laid down. Figuring I'll comb it or maybe rinse it and comb it before I head out. And then I was in such a hurry to get out here and wait for the bus that yeah, I didn't do any of those things. I actually left it in the position where it was loose. So the guy commenting about me getting a great story there was probably looking at my hair going, wow, look at that crazy homeless motherfucker taking video footage of the idiot in the truck. Anyway, and that was quite the idiot in the truck. And my angle as I approached that truck really hit me, made it really illustrated again to me why I dislike that particular type of truck. And hey, look, there's another one. My big problem with that truck, I'm 5'10", and had he stopped at the sidewalk like he was supposed to, behind the sidewalk, and let me continue to walk down it, because I did have the right of way, and that's what you're supposed to do when you come to a driveway with a sidewalk and there are people walking on the sidewalk, or even a driveway without a sidewalk and there are people walking alongside the road, for that matter. Yeah, those pedestrians on the side of the road have the right of way to your killing machine on its way out. And I realized that had I walked where I had the right of way to walk down the sidewalk, the way I did with that Volkswagen who plowed into me, when that Volkswagen went through, when the Volkswagen, after she came to a complete stop, when she hit her accelerator and then plowed into me, had she actually bothered to look forward, she could have seen me. I was like right at her eye level. But with those giant X trucks, like that one that just pulled out and blocked Oak Street, and of course the police was right there. I just passed a cop. Like, why didn't he give that guy a ticket? That cop should have really gave that guy a ticket. The Phoenix cops give zero shits about pretty much anything. Anyway, yeah, that's had I continued to walk down the sidewalk, when I would have been in front of that truck, because of how high up that truck is and how high up its nose is, for lack of a better term, I think I would have been completely beneath the driver's field of vision. Like, I was, the hood of that truck was like eye level for me, and I'm 5'10". And also, when that Volkswagen hit me, after it hit me, at least it stopped for a second for me to get out of the way, and then it drove off. She drove off. Vehicle isn't driving itself. I wasn't assaulted by a Volkswagen. I was assaulted by a woman driving a Volkswagen. Let's not conflate those things. Yeah, she stopped, and I got up, and as soon as I was out of the way, she drove off. Yeah, I don't think that truck driver could have actually seen me if I was on the sidewalk in front of it. And if a truck like that was to hit me, the odds of it injuring me are really, really good. And that brings me to I just want to leave you with this food for thought. So in the last 20 years, there have been a whole lot of regulations added about the manufacture of vehicles. Oh, look, there's something else that's up way too high. A lot of regulations added, United States federal regulations, and also in some states regulations added, particularly California, about the safety and economy of vehicles. But let's focus on the safety. There's a lot of things that are required on a car for quote-unquote safety, and absolutely none of those features are for that. Wow, look, there goes another not in service bus. Second not in service bus. I think the one behind it's the one I'm trying to get on. Yeah, absolutely none of those features are for the safety of the people outside the vehicle. They're all for the safety of the people inside the vehicle. Meanwhile, the design of vehicles, especially all these giant SUVs with their hoods up so high, like that thing, and that giant Ram truck right there at the intersection, make it. Oh, and look at that thing. Wow, look at that. Nice truck, dude. Sorry about your penis. Yeah, the modern designs are making vehicles even less safe for the people outside the vehicles. So something needs to be done about that, I think. Anyway, here comes my bus. I gotta wrap this up. I was gonna talk about the plethora of not in service buses here on 44th Street, but I'm gonna have to get to that subject at a later time.